Hello, I'm Catherine, and I own a club called Cambridge Cheer Academy, and I am working now on a program called Cheerleading Involvement Program. So far, we have a selection of sports available in the UK. So we've got all the kind of team sports, which all kind of include running and balls and things. And then we've got the sports that are more similar to cheerleading, which are gymnastics, but it's independent. You're on your own. You're not in a team. So it's kind of a lonely sport. So our goal is to bring in cheerleading, which is a good sport. It's got everything. It's got stunting, tumbling, dancing, and jumping. So loads of different aspects of a sport that. So if you're not really into sports, there's something that may appeal to you from cheerleading. So far with Cambridge Cheer Academy, I have 2 evening classes with seniors on Wednesdays and juniors on Fridays. And hopefully in January, we'll be introducing our new minis, which is for under 10s. We also have one school at the moment, which is a 6th form, so has 16 to 18-year-olds. And we're in contact with 2 other schools and a lot more at the moment. But the other 2 on here are the ones that are definitely starting soon. This is us. That's me on the left. I am a qualified cheer coach. I went here and I did a business degree, and I was part of the BNU Swans, which is where I got my passion for cheerleading. I've always looked for a dream job, and now I can mix my business degree with a sport that I really enjoy, so it's great. And then we've also got Abby, who is our head coach, because she's got the gymnastics qualification as well, which is great for the tumbling side of everything. So we're all ex-cheerleaders, as you can see, and we're now with Helen, who helps coach the juniors as well, and she's just getting her cheer qualifications at the moment. The cheerleading involvement plan is aimed at people that have never really found a sport that they've enjoyed as much as whatever else they do other than sport. I like to think that cheerleading appeals to a wider market because you're not doing the running if you're not that into fitness, and you're not doing other things that may put people off at sports. But it's a team building thing, and it's fun, enjoyable, and it offers a great new kind of different thing. It's also a growing sport in the UK, so there is beginning to become a market for it. Here are our competitors. We have 2 cheer squads in the area so far, but they're university based, so only open to the university students. And then we also have the Jigsaw Dance Company that's set outside of Cambridge, so isn't kind of available and accessible to people that live in Cambridge. And then we also have the gymnastics side of it, but again, that's independent. You're on your own. It's not a team-based sport. We are better than our competitors because we're affordable. I like to make everything as cheap as possible. We're all young and friendly as a team. We don't have a target market. We're open to everyone. Obviously, our realistic market is aged 5 to 29 females, but again, we're open to everyone. We have a lot of passion and ambition for the sport, and we're accessible to people locally, and we're fun. So whatever profit we make, we put back into the clubs to improve the services and facilities. We're all volunteers currently, and we build self-confidence. So last year, I could not do public speaking, but this year, I'm here, so I've already made progress. It also offers friendship, and a big part of cheerleading is the fundraising, so we support local charities. We also have big dreams, but we're taking our baby steps to work towards them. The market, as I said, have few competitors, and there's a lack of sport for girls aged between 12 and 16. So we go to a lot of schools, and they say this would be perfect for the girls at that age because they're not into the football, they're not into the rugby. So it's a great thing to appeal to them and offer them, and I think it's a really good sport for that. We're also in contact with Living Sport, which is the charity in the UK for sports. Our local council is really supportive as well with helping us, and every school that we've spoken to is really supportive. So the £1,000 will help me because we want to buy pom-poms. With our minis, it's going to be harder to do all the kind of heavy lifting of the gymnastics side. So with pom-poms, it means that we can really bring out the dancing side of it.
To cut you off there. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Judges, do you have any questions for her?
Well, first of all, let's well done.
So you said you like to keep everything as cheap as possible,
Yep.
which is commendable.
Can
What do you charge, and what does it cost you?
So our costs are hall hire, insurance and coaching fees, which are currently low at the moment because we're volunteers. So our evening classes, the seniors is 2 hours long, so we charge more than the juniors, which is an hour long. Seniors is £7.50 per session, or if you pay in bulk, it works out as £5 per session. And our juniors is £5 per session, or works out as £4 per session if you pay in bulk. And when we go to schools, because we don't want to charge the students anything, we want to make it free for them. We charge the schools a maximum of £50 per session, but that is negotiable but it is an expensive sport. There are costs, obviously, like insurance.
Well, so this isn't your full-time job? Are you you're doing a job on the side?
Yeah, I'm doing a job on the side, but hopefully one day it'll be my full-time job.
And how many people turn up to an average session? Is it?
It varies, normally between 10 and 20.
Okay.
And how many classes are you running at the moment?
At the moment, I have 3, so the seniors, the juniors, and the one school at the moment.
Do you know what your competitors charge? Catherine, you mentioned a few competitors. Are they more than that?
Well, the university probably don't charge the students. They might have to pay then for competition fees, but that's an added cost. I'm not entirely sure how much the other competitor outside of Cambridge charges, but I probably suppose somewhere similar to what I charge.
Okay, so you're clearly not going to make millions out of this. I suspect you'll not be a multi-millionaire.
No, that's not the goal.
What's your dream then? What is your goal?
My dream is to own a cheerleading gym, which has the same facilities that you'd also use for gymnastics, which is then an income for the club, which means that you can rent out the cheer gym to gymnastics as well and other sports similar to those. I also want to have classes nationally. Obviously, for that, I'd need to grow and have more coaches for that. And I also want to be kind of known for helping the community, raising money for local charities and everything like that.
Okay, thank you.
You've called yourself the Cambridge Cheerleading Academy. Is that because you only want to stay in Cambridge?
No, that's just because that's where I am at the moment, but obviously that can change. But I do like the ring to it. So, yeah, because we started off at the Cambridge Cobras. When I started, it was just me, and I just wanted a squad for myself. And then I met Abby and Helen along the way, and so it's kind of just grown from there, and they're the people that kind of helped me get towards the next steps that I've taken. So that's when we kind of made the Cambridge Cheer Academy as a whole, rather than just the one squad, Cambridge Cobras.
Any more questions, guys?
I think we're there.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right, thank
All
you.
right, thank you.